welcome everyone to episode 153 of WWE Supercard with me, Kenneth Knight. Well, it's PCC time again, and the PCC, of course, as I said on the last video, is John Cena. And you know he's going to win, so he's already ahead, you know he's going to win. So, I've never seen a card, yay, that's what we need. And my wife and kids will be leaving Arkansas next week. I'm going to have to send them ahead of me, that way I can get everything else around the house all packed up without having to worry about interrupting them in their sleep and stuff, because I want to work hours on end to get this house packed up so I can get out of here on the 5th of September. So they will be leaving next week. I'll not be able to see them for like 2.5, 3 weeks, but it's all good. And I'm going to try getting Charlie to do a video or two before he leaves, and then when I get back to Indiana, that'll be great to get them to do video again, but maybe 1 or 2 videos before next week from my son Charles. Be looking out for it. Ought to be interesting. But I went ahead and picked Seth Rollins. I knew he wasn't going to win anyway, but I said why not pick him anyway. So I picked Seth Rollins for this PCC, which, like I said, you know John Cena's going to win. So I'll go ahead and play a few matches, see if I can't find something I can win here. Play a few matches. And I'm going to end the video. I'm not going to play a whole lot of matches. Just a few. Get a few points. And then end the video. And I'm a little late getting this video out today because I was unable to make my video last night. I usually make my video the night before and schedule it to be out the next day. But unfortunately last night that was not possible because at the time I normally record my videos, we had a few severe thunderstorms come in and knocked out our electricity, and by the time electricity was back on, it was way too late to record any video. So that's why I'm recording my video so late today. But I'm going to go ahead and go with this guy here. He's got a rock, a WrestleMania Fusion it looks like. Don't think it's a pro though, but let's see what we can do here. Well, this is the reason that this video is late, because unfortunately it was too late last night after the lights came back on after the storm took our lights out. So, and see if we're gonna lose this one. I think, yeah, we lost that one. Hope I get better luck on the next matches here. And let me pause this real quick and turn Skype off so I don't have to. You guys don't have to hear all the notifications. Sorry about that, guys. I went offline on my Skype so I could finish my matches here. So it's a solo match. Just go ahead and go with John Cena, see what happens. Now we're gonna lose the Survivor Fusion Pro Dean Ambrose. So we're not gonna win these points. This is gonna be a lost match. Not gonna win this one for sure. And because of my moving stuff, I'm not too sure I'll be getting that Stone Cold Steve Austin Survivor login reward for a pro, because I'm just plain and simple not going to have time to really get on the game here pretty soon, because I've got to pack my house, and I've got a lot to pack, let me tell you, a whole lot. So let's go on to the next match, see if we can actually find a match to win. And this authentication code came up. That's the first time I've had this in a while. And I only played 1 game. Wow. First time I've had that in a little while. Nothing there. I don't know if dumbing down my deck would do any good, but anyway, I'm just going to see what I can go with here. Find the one, maybe I can beat one. There was Poke Cinema 12. I just missed him. He's a +3, but I'm not going to worry about playing him. Forget about him. I ain't wasting my time playing him and putting him out on my video. So, and it's a tag team match, which I'm confident I'll probably win. And we do. Hopefully we'll have good luck on this next match as well. And we win. So we're going to get the first 5 points right here. Sounds great to me. And there it is, first 5 points locked in. But I figured I'd just pick Seth Rollins because I figured he was going to lose anyway, so I might as well just go with the underdog on this PCC. And there's no cards on here worth me going after, so I'm not going to be grinding this real hard at all because there's really no cards worth it on here right now. I've got a good deck right now. Unless I get a WrestleMania Pro, there's no way it'll fit my deck right now without a WrestleMania Pro. So I'm not even going to bother right now because none of those cards offered as WrestleMania cards on Cena's side is a Pro for me. So in my opinion, that would just be a waste for me to go after. Plus, I don't really have the time to grind like I used to have when I did get those few single PCC cards. I just don't have that kind of time anymore because, as I said several times in this video now, I am trying to move. So makes it pretty tough. And we're going to lose this one against the Survivor Fusion Roman Reigns. Survivor Fusion Pro to be exact. And let's go with The Rock here on this match. And we're going to lose again because they got a Survivor Fusion Pro Dean Ambrose. So I'm just not having any luck. I might have to go down on my deck a little bit. I really don't want to pull off a board that's not WrestleMania. So I might as well just suck it up, forget it. Like I said, I'm not after any serious amount of points anyway. I'm just going to get whatever I can get for Fusion food. I do need a legendary card and some stuff like that for my Fusion. Let me look exactly what I need for a legendary Fusion. I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've done a legendary Fusion. I can't remember what I need anymore. So I'm going to take a look at that real quick. And go to my cards and my epic Fusion I did get yesterday. I was going to claim it on video, but as I said, my electricity went out, so I was unable to do that. But as you see, I got a Randy Orton epic Fusion, but it's just going to go back into the Fusion Chamber for a legendary Fusion as soon as I get the cards I need. And I know I need a legendary card. I don't have any legendary cards at all right now, except for pros that I don't want to get rid of because they still fit my RTG deck. So let's go ahead and see exactly what I need. I need 2 super rares, which I have that. I believe I do have that. Yes, I do got that. I need ultra rare, which I do have. And I need a legendary. And as you can see, I have no legendary. Or epic, I mean. I have no epic. Excuse me. I need an epic card, regular epic. I do not have an epic card, so I'm short an epic card. I really don't want to get rid of any of these legendary cards because they still fit my RTG deck right now until I get Survivor Pros or something to replace them with. Survivor Fusion Pros are above to replace them with. But I do have the Epic Fusion, of course, but I'm short 1 epic card and I'm short a legendary card. So I need to get an epic and a legendary card, which I'll be getting an epic card from login rewards soon. So all I really need is a legendary card, and when I get the login rewards for the epic card, I can throw it straight into the chamber. So I do need a legendary card though. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull one off the board like I did that epic card the other day. Yeah. I'm back. I'm gonna see if I can't beat this card right here. See what happens. This person. A lot of these people got these Survivor Fusion Pros, but I do not have, so it's kind of rough. And I really don't want to downgrade my deck to a different tier because I want to pull off the WrestleMania board. I haven't pulled off the WrestleMania board for a while now on some events, so I want to get back to pulling off my WrestleMania board so I can possibly maybe get another WrestleMania pull one of these days soon in the very near future, hopefully. I can go off the tag team Rock and John Cena. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. We shall see, I guess. And we get to win, so it works for me. Divas match. And I'm going to win that one, of course. So yeah, I'll win this one. Another 5 points for the count here. 5 more points towards my count. I'm going to lose this one because I got Dan O'Brien, Survivor Fusion Pro. But it's all good. I still win. So I still get my 2 card picks and my 5 points. So it's all good. That's 10 points. I'm at rank 105,244. And the way I see some people saying, it looks like the Cena PCC card, the Pro, is probably going to be around 18,000 points. So it's going to be a tough one to get for those who don't have a lot of money or a lot of time to spend on a game like myself. I don't have enough money to spend on a game to get extra points, and I definitely don't have the time to grind even for a single PCC card. I'll be lucky to get 2,000 points this PCC with everything going on around my house, with me getting myself prepared to move. Lots of work, let me tell you. Moving sucks, but it's got to be done. I'm at the point where I don't really have a choice. I got to get her done, if you know what I mean. Come on. See what we can do on this match. Let's go with John Cena and Rock as a tag team. We might lose this one because of that Sting card. We'll see though. Yeah, we'll lose this one. That Sting card's too strong. Over 4,000 all stats with the boost, so I lose that one. So let's go for the Rock here, see if we can have any better. I think we're going to lose because it's this WrestleMania Pro Kane. So yeah, this is going to be tough, getting 5 points at a time here. Might take a while for me to get any points on this PCC. But I'm not really worried about points. I'm just going to get whatever points I can get. I don't care what cards I get. It's all fusion food anyway. If I can get legendaries, that's fine. But I use those for, and I got an epic manager, which I needed an epic for my fusion, but I also need a legendary. But that's the second epic I pulled on a video. The last two, I think the last video and this video, both videos I've pulled an epic. Huh. Off. Interesting. 2 epics in two videos. Wow. And I caught it on camera again. So I got my epic card now for my legendary fusion, but now I need a legendary card because I don't want to get rid of what legendary cards I have, because as I said, they still fit in my RTG deck at this time until I get a couple more cards. And I hate getting rid of my divas because of the purpose of RTG, which I might just give up one of my legendary pros. I'll do it legendary fusion because I got plenty of time to get it back. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do a fusion and forget about it. Just get rid of one of my legendary pros. It might hurt me in the long run, but this is how it is. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a good pull by it, or I'll get a good Survivor fusion or something when I get to that point. I'll go for Raw because I'm figuring that, because I figured there would be a Survivor Fusion Pro. Kind of had an idea that was going to happen like that, because I run into a lot of them now. A lot more than I used to. And now I'm running into a lot of WrestleMania Pros, so. This one, I should win. But if I do Legendary Fusion, I'm not using my Divas. I'm going to use someone else, so I will keep my Divas for the purpose of RTG. Those Divas were so much harder to get than other cards, so. Let's see what we can get here. Maybe I'll get rid of my Eric Rowan Legendary Pro. We'll see. I'll get rid of one of them. Nothing there. Let's go back to the Fusion Chamber real quick. Then I can use whatever cards I get off RTG, or off PCC. I've been talking about RTG, so I'm thinking RTG on my mind. Sorry about that. But whatever I get on PCC, maybe I'll put towards a Survivor Fusion. go ahead and do a legendary fusion. Let me see what a survivor fusion requires. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done a survivor fusion too, because I've been doing a lot of WrestleMania fusions, but I'm all out of survivor fusions over my survivor fusion pro Nikki Bella. I'm definitely not getting rid of her. So I need 2 ultra rares. Of course, I have the epic card I need, as you can see there. And let's see here. I need a legendary card, which, as you can see, I'll probably just get rid of this Eric Rowan. Then I need, of course, my epic fusion, legendary fusion, which I'm not using my Brie Bella legendary fusion, so I'm definitely gotta have to do a epic or a legendary fusion here. So let's go ahead and get it done and over with. Don't have the patience to wait on a legendary card, so I'm just going to use whatever legendary card I feel like using. Maybe Eric Rowan, so maybe I'll replace him with something better by the time RTG comes around, because I got a ways before RTG. I got a couple weeks, because next week, of course, is going to be Ring Domination again, then the week after it'll be RTG, so maybe it won't hurt me too bad to get rid of it, but I do got to unlock it or it ain't going to work out. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Go to legendary cards, and I'll just wait on a legendary card from my login rewards to do a survivor fusion. So I'm gonna have to get a couple ultra rares. Maybe I'll pull them off the board in the next few days, hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Eric Rowan. He's my weakest legendary pro other than AJ Lee, and I need her for RTG possibly, but I like AJ Lee anyway, so I really don't want to get rid of her. But maybe I'll get rid of Rowan, and maybe I'll get rid of Brock Lesnar, because I'm not really a Brock Lesnar fan either. But I might be able to replace at least one of these to take my RTG deck. So go ahead and go back to the fusion chamber real quick and start this over again. Excuse me. Got that one. That one. Ultra rare, epic fusion, and my legendary card. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Eric Rowan. I hate doing that because it's a fully maxed out pro, but at this point I really don't have a choice, and I wanted to get this done and over with. In the next 3 days, I should be able to get a couple more ultra rares, and I definitely will get a legendary card from login rewards in the next week, so it's all good. Let's see how far it is before we get to login reward, legendary login reward here. Gotta take a look at login bonus. So 1, 2, 3. My fusion will be done about the 9th or the 10th. We'll be done around here. So let me see, which I'm 4 days away from this one, so 11 days I'll have an epic, so it's going to be a while before I get that legendary card, so maybe I'll get lucky and pull a legendary off the board. If not, I will definitely have an epic card to put on a survivor fusion, so I may just end up using the Brock Lesnar legendary pro for my survivor fusion when this legendary fusion is done and over with. So, and the 28th, as you can see, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I am not too sure I'm going to be able to get him, because I have to have my internet disconnected 2 weeks before I leave, because that's the requirement of the cable company I go through, and I don't want someone to move into my house after I move out, because it's an apartment, and take over my internet, and I end up having to be paying it. So I've got to turn in my internet equipment 2 weeks before I leave, or actually a week before I leave, I should say. So I have to have that turned in. This is the 6th. I have to have it turned in by the 25th. So by the 25th, I have to have my equipment turned in and internet disconnected. So I'm probably not going to get that Rock card or that Stone Cold Steve Austin card for a pro. But that's just how it is sometimes. I got to move, and I just ain't got to do it. I don't have much of a choice. So I'm going to play one more PCC match. Then I'm going to end this video. So Don't forget to check out some of my favorite YouTubers, their links will be posted in my description as always. So check them out if you want. If you haven't subscribed to them, give them a look. If you like them, give them a sub. So I'll go ahead and play for my superstar here and do one more match, then I'm going to end the video. I've already got a board clear, so I really don't need to go for another board clear. So as you can see, I got an epic Paul Bear for my board clear, which is the second epic pull in 2 videos. Last video I got an epic pull. I believe it was last video, or actually it was a video before last. This last video was just no gameplay. So the video before last and this video. So I got epic today, and then 2 days ago, 2-3 days ago, I got an epic on here. So worked out for me pretty good. But maybe I'll be able to replace some legendary pros with something better before RTG comes up again, which, as you know, RTG won't be for a while yet, because next week's going to be another ring domination, then it'll be RTG again, which I may not be able to participate in the next RTG because I will be moved to Indiana, and I don't know how long it's going to be before I have internet up and going, so I may not make the RTG, but I am going to try. My parents do have internet, but their internet is quite slow. They go through HughesNet, and their internet is slow as can be, so I'll be able to upload videos and stuff, but not a whole lot of anything else. So, and that's if my mom can remember her password so I can sign into her Wi-Fi. So, we'll see what happens when I get there. And no board clear or anything like that. No good pull, but I got into video here. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. And I'm at rank 97,000 something. I got 15 personal points, which isn't good, but you know, it was hard to get those 15 points. I'm at rank 97,431. So thank you all for watching, and I am out of here.